Why are you telling me all this now? Is this some kind of emotional blackmail? Look what your mother's been through, don't cause her any more grief. Or is it some cautionary tale? Careful, or you'll end up like your mother.
Both.
Well, I don't see the parallel between my mother and me. You say she felt forsaken by God. How can I feel forsaken by something I don't even believe in?
You're looking at some scenes from a play called Dionysus in Stony Mountain, a play that was actually written in Stony Mountain by local playwright Stephen Ratzlaff. Can you explain what I just said there?
I said it in Stony Mountain because I'm somewhat familiar with Stony Mountain. I spent some time as a visitor, like a volunteer visitor there for a few years, visiting inmates, and I also did a term of teaching at the school there for inmates, and so. You know, I found it a fascinating place, and I mean, I've certainly met a few people from there, and also after they've been released. But there wasn't a. I just loosely based it on, it's not really based on any individual prisoner who I met there, but it takes its inspiration from that.
Okay. Stephen, can you talk about some of the themes from the play? I know that, if I'm not mistaken, Dionysus is the god of wine and festivals, something like that.
Yeah, he's also, part of the play involves a character who's obsessively interested in Friedrich Nietzsche, who was a philosopher in the 1800s, but he writes very provocatively and interestingly, and he uses Dionysus in a way as somehow the god of all becoming. You know, the world just keeps deteriorating and resurrecting. People are dying and living and eating and each other, and this continual churning out of life and death is sort of the image that this guy has of Dionysus. But I think the central thing the play is just about one person working within a system, in this case corrections, and being faced with the absurdities, the difficulties, the way that the system doesn't work, and being challenged to get out of it.
Which is a very strong Nietzschean theme, sort of the fighting of the system and the absurdity of just blindly not questioning anything.
Right. She gets out and she tries to respond to this critique in some imaginative and I think fairly courageous way, maybe naive, maybe self-destructive. But I think what interests me about the characters in this play is how passionate and engaged they are in trying to find their own ways to live in a way that makes sense to them.
When and where will the play be running?
The play is running, it's a Theatre Projects Manitoba production, so the details are available on their website, and it is running at the Rachel Brown Theatre, which is in the old Crocus building, and it runs from March 29th to April 6th or 7th, I think, to a Sunday. Yes.
Okay, well, we'll put up the website just in case people want to check it out for themselves.
Because it's a good website.
What is the exact website?
theatreprojectsmanitoba.ca.
Fantastic. Well, there you go. If you want to find out more information, go there. And thank you for talking with us, Stephen. Best of luck with the production.
Thanks, Jeremy.
For Shaw TV, I'm Jay Williams.
Because by some strange tick in your brain, you feel that Holy Ghost everywhere, in everyone.
You make it sound sick.
Maybe it is.
After all, I do need to take my lithium.
Seems so.
Well, another addition to the list of indicators for manic depression, a sense of the Holy Ghost.
I thought you were supposed to call it bipolar disorder now.
I still prefer manic depression.
More descriptive.
Exactly.